Welcome everyone to another episode of Employable.
Woo!
Uh, what the heck was that?
I'm ex- I'm excited. I'm always excited.
All right,
Did you say employable or unemployable?
I said unemployable.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I think the name of the business or the podcast. Um, so today I kind of wanted to. Well, first off, I want to see what's been going on in your life since the last time we spoke, and also I just want to share some exciting information that's going on in the life of an entrepreneur on my end, uh,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to hear what you have on your end. So let's see, updates since last time. Well, I've been extremely busy. Again, like I wouldn't have known before I quit my job that I would be more busy than when I was working 9 to 5, you know? And so it's definitely sinking in a lot more how much busier I am. I'm still staying up later than I thought I would. Um, but I'm having some really good meetings with investors. I'm getting more saturated into the OC tech arena, and so that's really been exciting. I've been able to sit with some investors and some just some advisors, you know, and I've been able to um, meet with some potential chief technology officers for the business. So that's really been a very humbling experience on my end. Yeah,
hmm
it's something I wouldn't have thought I'd be doing, but now I'm doing it. You know.
Great. That's awesome. You
What
also
about you?
got a haircut.
You got a
You
haircut?
did.
That's why. Well, I would take my hat off, but see, my hair is kind of like all over the place right now. So I'd rather not. I'd rather not show you what it looks like until I style it. You know.
Gotcha.
Just like, yeah, I mean, I can tell you just woke up too. But
Wow, you're so rude.
uh,
You are so rude. I've been up since 6:30 before our mastermind call this morning.
yeah, which was very good, by the way. It's nice.
Yeah.
This past 2 weeks, 3 weeks have been really hectic. I think for everybody, you know,
Yeah.
and it's nice to be able to collab again with everyone and just to see, you know, where everyone is in their life right now.
Yeah. I know we're getting a little sidetracked, but I love the concept of the mastermind. I wish a couple people were on our calls every single time because I want to hear from them. But I think it's really, really been helpful and beneficial to have that accountability, to have that consistency, to even be able to say, like, oh, I did all the things I said I was going to do.
Yeah,
Um, and helping each other, like, oh, yeah, I'll grab this person, I'll introduce you to this person. Like, it's just such a cool feeling. So um, I love all these guys that we get to hang out with.
what exciting news have you had since the last time we spoke?
I'm so bad at this. Okay, since the last time we spoke, we have done a lot of really cool, I know I mentioned this morning, but we met with an attorney. I met with an attorney. I don't know why I'm saying we. I met with an attorney, made appointments with CPA, made an appointment with a payroll company. We onboarded a payroll company, basically because I've been learning through all these books I've been listening to that it's really important to do the things you love and then delegate the things that you don't love to people who maybe love those things. And I don't love doing payroll or HR stuff necessarily. I like it a little bit. I like a little bit of everything,
Yeah, and
but it's been really
you're
helpful
going
to
to
do
do
that.
everything. That's
Yeah, especially in a startup, baby little business for sure. Um, and then a lot's going really well in we basically have 4 big clients and events running right now that we're working on, so that's exciting. Lots of strides with our Ohio conference. I sent out my business. Did I do this before our last chat where I sent out my business plan to the investor? I don't remember if I told you about that.
okay.
Yeah, so my friend, a good friend of mine, has a good friend of his that's the investor, and so he sent over my plan to him. and we'll see what comes of that.
Oh,
Hopefully in the next couple weeks.
crossing our fingers, right?
Yeah, it's exciting though, but you never know with a bit. Don't you feel this way with a business plan that it's like I can put it all on paper, especially with revenue forecasting, but it's sort of like making up information. Do you feel a little bit like that?
Well, you're talking about the projections, right?
Yes,
Oh yeah, and
projections.
that's definitely for any kind of startup, but specifically for me in a tech startup, when you're talking to investors, they want to see are they going to get a good return on their investment, a good ROI, right? And so you kind of have to fabricate. I hate to use that word, but you kind of, like you say, have to kind of make up numbers that are not too far fetched, but are realistic, and kind of a little bit of both. But and it's really hard if you haven't had any sales yet or anything like that, because
Right.
I mean you're you're pretty much just making it up, and
Well, especially for you because your idea is not something that's been done before that you can find a ton of data on.
exactly, and if your numbers are too far fetched, they won't even look at you, and if they're too low, they won't even look at you. So it just has to be
Right.
realistic in a way, and yeah, that's the hard part. So
What are some things that you're learning in terms of investment and that whole world that you can share with me? Because I think it's new for both of us, but most of what I know I've learned from Shark Tank.
and yeah, Shark Tank. One thing I have to kind of remind myself is one, those are venture capitalists, so they are sharks, just like any investor per se. Um, But another thing is Shark Tank is for entertainment, and so a lot of us on there, a lot. I mean, yes, they are spending their own money, but they also have to worry about getting views for the show.
Absolutely.
Um,
And a lot gets edited out too that
like
we don't
it's
see.
edited, yeah, like it's edited for the entertainment purpose. But one thing I've seen is not all investors are alike, and what I mean by that is some may say, "Oh, wow, that's great." Some may say, "Oh, I've heard it before," or "Oh, I need to see more," or
Yeah,
whatever it may be. They're all in different stages. They all have come from different backgrounds. It's just regular people like you and me to have, enough money to put into another person's business. It's just their competency on investments and working with businesses and what kind of questions they ask. I had a meeting with the guy the other day. He pretty much grilled the crap out of me. Those were questions that I had already asked myself numerous times before.
right.
So it wasn't anything new to me. Um, but I was prepared, and I can tell you, I left that meeting. I had to change shirts because I was sweating.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I took a lot of notes though, and that's definitely
Yeah.
that kind of person right there is definitely someone I would come back to a little later, because I know they know what they're talking about,
Yeah,
and I know that they'll do whatever it takes to make sure that their dollar goes as far as it can.
absolutely. Well, one of the things that I absolutely admire about you and I'm observing as you go through your process is the hustle and the hunger and the fight. It's
Yeah,
really, really easy to, get caught up in last time we talked about stuff with your car and, just challenge like life challenges. But you're still going after it and I haven't heard yet and I don't expect to hear any temptation of going back to Egypt, going back to the secure land where there's food and there's, job and there's money and there's security, but you're still out there doing your thing and it's inspiring. Like I like watching that.
I
I'm
appreciate,
excited.
I appreciate it. I mean, it is a very humbling experience. It gets difficult a lot, especially because you realize one thing I've realized is some of the people that you thought were going to be there, some of your friends that you thought were going to be there, they were going to be a support, they kind of fade away when you really need them.
Mm,
And that is, unfortunately, it's the sad truth. And your real friends start to shine, and your real support system starts to shine. And I've been blessed to have some very close friends, some very close people that I care about. I'll say it again, my girlfriend's my biggest supporter. It doesn't matter if I'm having a good day, bad day, she'll make it even better, you know. And she doesn't, just because I may be upset at a situation, she doesn't always just take sides with me. She'll listen to what I'm saying, and then she'll give constructive criticism. But you know, if I'm right for what I'm, you know, from being upset or whatever's going on, you know, she'll sympathize at the same time. But her, my parents, um, other close friends, you know, that's yourself. You know, it's just those kind of people really help you get over those hurdles, and you really need them because as an entrepreneur, as a startup business owner, you can't learn how to be a CEO. Nobody can teach you how to be a CEO. You have to learn in the trenches, and
Yeah.
either you're gonna fall and get up, or you're gonna fall and stay down. It's up to you. So I prefer the risk life. I prefer the risk and reward versus the secure and hope for the best. Um,
Yeah.
that's true, you know.
Well, what I learned in being laid off around the same time 2 consecutive years in a row was that the secure world isn't that secure anyways. So I might as well be doing what I love to do in a world that I get to create and imagine and dream up, than being in security where I never feel secure. So,
And
um,
right now, that's kind of the purpose. Um, I mean, I've only been able to amass so much funds aside, and so right now, where I want to be, definitely approaching investors and people that have that leverage are definitely the people that I really want to connect with. I mean, angel investors right now are probably the best people to connect with because they request probably the least equity, but they also give less money. So it's really important to understand how much you need going forward. You know, what are your goals, and um, and how much are you prepared to give away? So.
right, right. Well, I'm grateful for our chats as always. I don't want to take too much of your time, and I've got other things going
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
on. I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
Hey, we entrepreneurs. We're on the clock right now, right?
I know, but it's our clock, which is nice. Um, but I will say really quickly though, because I feel a little bit mushy and sentimental, and then we can go. Last night I was talking to my sister. We went to listen to Chris from our Young Entrepreneurs group play at some restaurant, and I'm always talking about this group because it means so much to me and has become such a passion of mine, and really all have become some of my closest friends. And I really genuinely feel like there's a brotherhood, even though I'm a girl. There's a very close brotherhood that we have with this group, and I'm so grateful that you're a part of it. I'm really grateful.
Oh, it hit me right here. I appreciate it.
You're a black heart. I'm just kidding.
Hey, look, it's a stone. No, I'm kidding. But it's just nice having you on my side as well. You're like a big sis, so I always know where to go if I need to borrow money. I'm kidding. Uh, but I love the group as well, and I love what this podcast is doing. Hopefully, anybody that's out there that's listening, um, I mean, this is just a genuine conversation between Sachiko and I learn, and I mean, even by me speaking, I'm reaffirming things in my mind, and
Absolutely.
I've gotten a couple ideas just while we've been in this, 15 or 20-minute conversation. Um, but I really enjoy this, and I hope that we can keep doing this.
Absolutely.
I hope we get more people to see this as well.
Just us. It's all good.
Okay.
Well, my friend, have a great weekend. Happy Easter, and I will talk to you next week, I'm sure.
All right. Peace.
Peace.